For this activity, the cup stands for our school, the dirt stands for poor choices, and the water that you'll use stands for good choices. And we're going to put some clean water in it. And I want you to look at this water real quick, and I want you to think about this as good choices. The water was some good choices, all right? So I want you to take a peek at the water, and I want you to decide, do you feel like this water might be okay to like wash your hands with? You feel like it might be okay? Excuse me. Do you feel like it might be okay to maybe, I don't know, I mean, you could, does it look like you could take a drink out of it? Yeah, maybe. I mean, to me it looks pretty clear. Looks pretty clean. I feel like it looks all right. Thumbs up if you think it looks all right also. Okay. So, I'm going to put this in here, and the reason I'm going to put it in here is because if something spills, I don't want to get Miss Thompson's carpet messy. If it weren't so chilly, we'd probably just go outside and do this lesson. But so, can you guys still see it okay in there? All right. So, let me move the water out of the way. So now I want us to think about Clarity and all the goodness at Clarity, because there's a lot. There's a lot of great things here at Clarity. But I want you to think about what happens when people make poor choices. Like, I'll give an example. Out on the playground, you're playing kickball, and somebody gets out, but they argue and say, "No, I'm not out," and they start this fight. And I have a little pile of dirt. This dirt's from my garden. And that's like taking just a little bit of dirt, and I'll show you. It's just putting it into our Clarity. And as you start to look at that, do you feel like this water still looks good for washing your hands maybe?
No.
What about drinking it?
No.
Why not? You can raise your hand and tell me why. Vita, why?
Because it is contaminated.
It's contaminated now. Can anybody else think of something that might, I'm going to use Vita's word, contaminate Clarity?
Yeah.
So maybe like cheating out at kickball. I forgot your name.
Yassine.
Yassine. What else might contaminate Clarity?
Lying, just so you can win the game.
Lying. Can you put a little pinch of dirt, if you don't mind getting your fingers dirty?
Yeah.
You mind putting a little pinch of dirt in our Clarity? Does anybody else have an idea of something that might contaminate Clarity? Aaron? Bullying. Being mean to the same person over and over again. Do you mind touching the dirt? You can, there's big chunks in there too. You can put the big chunks in the water. Whatever's in that jar is fine. A little bit more. Anybody else? Hope?
Cyberbullying.
Ooh, being mean to people through your iPad. Yeah, do you mind putting a pinch of dirt or whatever's in there? I think I see like leaves and stuff, whatever was in my garden this morning. Just dump it in Clarity.
They disrespect the party though.
I forgot your name. Liam, what else can contaminate Clarity?
Laughing at people if they don't get the right question.
Laughing at people when they get it wrong. Do you mind touching that? Put some more in. Oh, I know your sister's name. You are Drew.
Shouting out when your teacher's telling you not to, that's not being respectful.
Okay, so being disrespectful when the teacher's teaching. Do you mind adding some? I forgot your name. Hannah.
Destroying school property.
Yeah, like maybe like things in the bathroom or like carving into your desk or something. Do you mind touching the dirt and adding a little bit to the Clarity? Can we all agree that there's probably more dirt that we could put into the Clarity cup? It might be about disrespect. It might be about not being responsible for our work. Dean, would you add Is it okay? Would you add a pinch for not being responsible for our things? We talked about being unsafe. So let's take a peek at our Clardy real quick. And I'm gonna hold it up for you, and I'm also gonna get my hand kind of dirty and stir it up a little bit.
That's crusty. Just the back.
Okay. When I bring it around you now,
That's crusty. Just the back. No.
see, kind of see the top too.
I'm not looking at the top.
Okay, Diversity Council friends, I want you to turn and talk with someone near you. Make sure everyone has someone to talk to. What are you noticing?
I noticed it looks like
Alright, give me 5. Or I like it when people count down on their hands with me. 3. Thank you so much. Alright, so what we've got here is a Clarity that used to be what I would say, I'd probably wash my hands with that water, and I probably would have, maybe if I knew where it came from, maybe taken a drink of that water, but this, no way.
No way.
You guys same? You guys agree? Okay, so what if I told you I really like to get Clardy back to the way it was with the good choices? Would you want to get Clardy back?
Yes.
How many of you like a Clardy that is more like this? How many of you like a Clardy that is more like the original? Original means like the first way. So, let me try to get rid of the dirt. Let's just put the dirt away. Let's put the poor choices. Let's put them away. Now, what do you think we can do? How can we start to clean up Clardy?
Dump it out.
Thoughts? We are not allowed to just completely dump it all out. That's the one thing I wish we could do. Does anybody brave enough to maybe get in there and clean a little bit?
I am.
Anybody? Anybody? What's your name? Grant. Grant, let's see what you can do. You can't dump it out, but let's see if you can clean any of it out.
No, don't.
Alright, he's digging in there. And I feel like he's trying to undo some of the choices that we've made.
the good choices.
Alright, let's count down from 3, 2, 1. Alright, Grant, that's good.
Now no one else can do anything.
Okay, go get him. Now, look like this. If you look at it from the top, it's not as bad. I like how whoever just said that. It's not as bad. Would you want to wash your hands with it?
No. Yeah.
Still crusty.
You want to drink it? All right, give me 5. And 4. 3. Do you think it's possible, without dumping it out, do you think it's possible to continue to dig out all those little pieces of dirt and actually take it back to what it was?
Yes. Maybe. Actually, yes.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Put your hand all the way as close as you can when you're still sitting, as high as you can if you think, I think it's possible to get it out with our hands. And put your hand closer to the ground if you think, I don't really think it's possible. So let's just kind of vote. You can also have, like, I think it's somewhere in the middle. You can put your hand somewhere in the middle.
I know what you do.
So a lot of people are putting their hand kind of closer to the ground. There's some people that think it's possible. If we had, like, all day, maybe we could try it. But I thought, what about something else? We've been trying to remove the poor choices. And we had some luck with that, some success. What if we tried this? What if we add more good choices? What if, every single person in this room
The water will still be put.
started to flood the world with integrity and good choices. So that would be like if this Weaver took this heavy pitcher of water. I want you to stay where you are, but you may want to get on your knees, or you might even want to stand up, but stay where you are so that you're not blocking someone else. All right, let's try it. If we add some goodness.
Okay, that just makes.
Oh wait.
That makes it trash.
It works. It's
Wait, what? It's actually working. How did that work? What the fuck? Oh, okay.
That's just
I don't think we have that. It just pushes the
Okay.
I'm gonna stop there.
water.
It's clear.
It's clear, but it's not as clear.
Some of it looks like.
Now, I'm going to pour just a little off the top so I don't spill it when I come bring it.
Imagine one of the four.
All right, what do you think about that?
Still like I would drink that. I would
I still feel like there's water there. I'm not taking my share. I'm not gonna sit.
Okay, so you're talking to someone near you about what you're thinking about.
I think all the water came out. I'm still not taking my share.
What do you think?
If they stop crushing this, I'm not taking my share.
Actually, I like.
All right, come back to me. 5,
Shades my favorite.
4, and 3, and 2. Finish up in 1 and 0. All right, let's go ahead and get back to our circle. So when you look at this water now, if you just saw this water sitting out, would you consider washing your hands with it?
Yeah.
Maybe. Does it look clean enough to drink?
No.
Maybe I wouldn't trust it because I don't know where the water's been, but it looks pretty clean. Does this look a little bit more like the original Clarity?
Yes.
And how did we get here? How did we get back to the original Clarity? We, to use Vita's word again, we contaminated it by adding in poor decisions. How did we get back to the original Clarity? Hannah?
We put more good choices.
Yeah, we like literally flooded it with good choices. We didn't just like drip a few in. We were like, let's turn on the hose and let's just flood this whole thing, right? Yeah. And it worked. It worked.
All the integrity.
Yeah, integrity, that's a great word.
Bad choices.
Flood the world with integrity. Stop making poor decisions. Start making the right decisions. Thanks for watching.